Having lost his father at sea, Peter assisted his mother to hawk food so that the family can survive. His very powerful voice in the church choir ensured doors were opened for him in the music industry. Starting by winning local singing contests, he went on to conquer the music world. His journey shows that talent, hard work, and perseverance can change one's life. Today, he remembered his struggles and has come to give back to the system that made him. Sit down and watch till the end so that you can see how he conquered struggles. But please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe for more. Thank you. Peter was a young Nigerian boy living with his parents in a village in the Delta area of southern Nigeria. His father, a fisherman, was not making much money from his fishing business. But what he makes was good enough to take care of his family and give his children some level of education. One day, a few years back, his father and two of his colleagues went on a fishing expedition on the high sea. They never came back. Frantic searches were made to locate them, but all the efforts made by local divers to find them did not yield any results. The responsibility of taking care of Peter and his siblings now fell on their mother. The mother does some petty trading, selling different types of agricultural food items. Her income from this trade was very meager and may not be able to support the family left behind by Peter's dad. Something has to be done, and very fast too, if the family is not to starve. It is either they increase sales or the family will have to starve and probably go begging. But in that part of the country where Peter came from, begging was not fashionable, no matter the odds. Peter therefore had to go hawking so as to augment sales and avoid a possible starvation for the family. The items he hawked ranged from banana, bread, vegetables of all sorts, plantain, and any other item that is considered legit. Whenever Peter is not in school, he goes out hawking for the survival of the family. Peter has a very remarkable voice, so on Saturdays he makes out time to join the church choir. Because of his sonorous voice, he was made the lead chorister. His involvement in the choir meant that he had to attend a lot of competitions that saw him showcase his very beautiful voice beyond their immediate environment. Eventually, he began to get involved in prize competitions and was winning laurels. For many years, he not only assisted the mom's business, but was also increasing his singing prowess. His talent took him to different competitions and he kept winning. Eventually, people began to hire him to play in very important occasions and so began to make some money. Using the money so made, he began to buy vital musical equipment that would assist his endeavor. It was while he was on one of these competitions that an agent noticed his talents and contacted him. The agent represented a European entertainment company that hunts for raw talents in Africa. The agent invited him for a discussion in their Lagos office, all expense paid. An agreement was reached and the recording contract has to be signed. But because of the legalities involved, he had to hire a lawyer. Peter eventually signed with a major music label and started on his professional career. His first contract earned him millions in signing fees and a lot more in adverts and other perks that go with it. He now lives in a whole house in one of the choicest areas around the city. Thinking about his past, he initially rejected the VIP treatment that he was getting from the recording company. But of course, This forms part of the whole deal and he has to learn to live with it. A few years later, Peter came visiting the village and the people that made him. The welcome party was electric, and everyone that was somebody in the area graced the occasion. Present at the event were the king of the town, local chiefs, and all the very important sons and daughters of the town. It was very rare to find the king attending occasions of this nature. He eventually instituted a foundation for diligent children of the area whose parents could not take care of their educational pursuits. What about his mother, you may ask? One of the best houses in the area was built for her, and her business has been given such a push that she now covers towns and cities in the region. Having gained a lot of experience from her small and humble beginning, the mother remembered what she went through as a widow whose husband could not be given a proper burial. In that part of the country, it was a taboo for a man in the caliber of her husband not to be given a proper burial. It was hard enough to be in that category, not to talk of when the body was not seen at all. She went through a lot of trauma in the process. She therefore decided to establish an NGO to take care of women in that category. She also remembered how she and a number of other parents in the vicinity lost children to a strange disease that ravaged the community a few years back. A lot of children were lost in the process because the proper health care facilities were not available, and the ones available were substandard. The mother, in collaboration with Peter, put together an NGO for improved healthcare facilities. It was difficult to attract the right caliber of personnel for facilities of this type, especially in the Niger Delta area. But with Peter's connection, they were able to get assistance from a similar NGO abroad. It was therefore easy to source personnel from both home and abroad. When the state government heard about the feat they were performing in the community all alone, they had no choice but partnered with them and helped provide counterpart funding. The endeavor became such a huge success that other state governments declared interest in it. They therefore began to use Peter's mom as a consultant for a successful replication of such projects in their area. This story is that of hard work, talent, perseverance, and a heart that never forgets its roots. Thank you for listening. Please drop a comment on the comment section of this video.